see me like this because it's part of the story. It'll help people see what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like my mind has turned into tendrils that reach itself in. And then my sense of control over them is what allows me to keep focused and moving. And that's not what I want. It's not who I am, but that's what I become because of the constant battle between all the different people. My face is changing because of all the influences, people that attacked me. So I just want people to see what it looks like. Has everyone forgotten that my fucking brother's dead? Because everyone downstairs did. They went right. They treat me worse. If it was me that fell, nobody would care. I wouldn't even have had a funeral. You know what I'm saying? Would you pay for my casket? I'd be thrown in a ditch. My parents would pretend to care for the rest of their life about someone they don't even know. They use me as an excuse to validate their miserable existence the way that they do by hating me while I'm alive. Making up problems to talk shit to each other about while I suffer.
Hey, special delivery, Candygram. Rise is something. We got you the bird, pal.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the bird. This is the bird. Yeah. Well, let's get this bird. This is a great bird. We got this all the way from Russia. My book. Well, listen, even if it's not the bird, I mean, this is a gorgeous bird. I mean, you know, fantastic thing. We have to let it go. Jack put it back. Hey, that's not a helmet.
Pathetic.
If you put your head in there, try to put your head in there. No, go ahead, try to put your head in there. See how he can't put his head in there. That's not a helmet, it's a head. I need to put a guy in there. I need to put a person in that suit. You understand?
People disappoint me. I had a lot of faith in Lynn. And I feel like the heavens and I are both disappointed in her.
That's what you said to me. You said no problem. Now I need suits. The government wants suits. Like Iron Man. You understand? That's what the people want. That's what's going to make them happy. Yeah. You do it best for me. And these drones better steal the show. Understand? Rock my world, Ivan.
I have a feeling Larry said something. Yeah, he did. No, would have found. All right. All good. I don't know how to defeat Planet Hank. I don't know how to do it. I rampaged for months. It's hard to find anyone that gives a shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Planet Hank did stop making content until Johnny Mike blew over. Then he's right back to doing the same thing. You have to destroy his legacy. You have to destroy the minds of the viewers. You have to kill him. But I'm not going to do it. So who the fuck is? I don't want him around anymore. It should have been me. It should have been me. I'm just leaving this on so y'all can see what I look like laying here. So to remind everybody, just to say it again, 12 people had to renew their voucher today, but I was the only person he made clean up all the shit and go sit down in the lobby, where he berated me for 2 hours, just ordering me around, stomping around. On a fat toddler rampage. So I had to carry all this stuff back up and sit down there where a bunch of addicts came at me, and now I feel like I'm stuck in the web of their lives. So I fought back for a second, and then everybody went stir crazy. And now I feel like they're literally tethered into my back. I went to church and found peace. And I came back and they punished me for it, where the entire network attacked me because I came back with grace. I came into this room yesterday feeling pretty good, and somehow I woke up suicidal, like on the verge of suicide. Like I woke up and all I could think about was killing myself. So I just laid there. And I was like, I will be able to rest once I call them. So then I laid back down and I felt rested for a second, and then somebody knocked on the door and said, "You have to take everything in here and just bring it down to the lobby. And no one else can." Nobody else did or had to. It's just you, Casey. He just keeps threatening me. Why is he threatening me? Why is he trying to keep me afraid of freezing to death like my brother? There are people that are coming in here that froze to death. Like Lynn came here with hypothermia, dying. A woman here, her fucking foot fell off. And he walks around bitching at everybody that he's going to throw them back out if they don't submit like a dog to him. And he loves it. He likes to feel powerful so he can stomp around everybody all day. And I was the only person that it didn't work on, so he's trying to do anything he can. It's so pathetic to see them try to fake empathy when what they want is control. I want to kill him. I want to shoot him with a gun, but I don't want to go to jail. My mom doesn't deserve to live. My aunt doesn't deserve to live. My cousin's a waste of life. My other cousin's a piece of shit. John Michael was someone that was very good hiding in a horrible person. The good parts of him that I nurtured and cultivated were the things that everyone remembers him for. People loved him for the things that I helped him become. Everything else was fucking disgusting. Just gang stalking, narcissistic pieces of trash trying to steal me. And it's always me. I'm not playing the victim. I'm confused why it won't stop. I'm not obsessing in victimhood and allowing it to validate my bad behavior like everybody else. I'm trying not to have any bad behavior, and I'm being victimized by those types of people. And just leaving this here so people can... Well, at some point I'll edit a video and I'll have still shots of me when I felt like this, so I could tell people that I was here and I felt like this. I don't know what happened to John Michael.
Is this what I think it was?
It seemed like power corrupted him.
I want to know what you're going to do for us. What am I going to do for you? The first thing I'm going to do for you is I'm going to upgrade your software. And then the second one is I'm going to talking about firepower. We're talking the right guy. It's my tech semi-automatic 9mm pistol. That's accurate. M24 shotgun pump action. 5-round magazine. You know what? You're not a hunter. I'm talking. I mean, really. This is the FN 2000 from Belgium. So it makes out better than marbles. But I can tell this is disco number. Right here. Looking at a Mil 4 40mm grenade launcher.
You're welcome.
Tear gas, smoke, heavy control. It's up. Sometimes it does, man. I'm not even gonna tell you that. This is an M134 762 weight got 6 individual barrels, torso tipped with powder maker, poison for smash or magic crack. This is a kinetic kill sideline vehicle with a secondary cycloid trimethylene trinitramine RDX burst. It's capable of busting the buckler under the buckler you just busted. If you're really smart and wrote a book, making listeners look like you're in the courtroom. Hey, look, read it to you. This is my Eiffel Tower. This is my Rachmaninoff's third, my Pieta. It's completely elegant, it's bafflingly beautiful, and it's capable of reducing the population of any standing structure to zero. I call it the ex-wife. It's the best they got. You do this, give me something. You like the Sphinx? I can't reach it. I think I'll take it. Which one? All of it. All of it.
You see, I'm lighting up because I'm thinking about how I'm gonna stab and kill someone that haha reacted me earlier today. I'm just fantasizing about catching her in the forest, stabbing her, and being like, "Don't scream, or your blood's gonna leak out and you'll die. If you don't scream, I'll save you." And then I'm just gonna open your phone, and then I record her so that she can see herself suffering, and I'll post it on her Facebook and tag Planet Hank. And then just walk back in the forest. Walk a mile straight with the shiesty on, night vision goggles. It's 3-3 on my microwave. I'm mad seeing he posted another video of just somebody having a hard time. And I saw so many fucking old losers saying, "What a fucking patriot. You're up on my patriotic pedestal today." And it's just recording a guy that got caught driving without a license.
You're too young to understand this right now, so I built this for you. And someday you'll realize that it represents a whole lot more than just people's inventions. It represents my life's work. This is the key to the future. I'm limited by the technology of my time. But one day you'll figure this out. And when When you do, you will change the world. What is and always our greatest creation is you. With great power comes great responsibility. Marvel Madness continues next. FX.
With Domino's Mix and Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream up. Any 2 toppings on each half, any sauce, and any of 3 prices. So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Domino's. I got this wow skin from Olay Body Wash. It's new super serums. Basics for my skin. 5 powerful.
What can I think about if he ever comes in the room? I'll lock the door. I'll just wail on him. Like, I'll really get him. And when he's on the ground, I'll duct tape his mouth so he can barely breathe through his nose. And the way that he orders me around, I'll make him do push-ups. And if he stops, I'll kick him in the face. How do I know about night vision? Larry, government agents have followed me out into the forest, and I had a MK Ultra awakening to whatever drugs they gave me. And then they were in the trees and pointed green lasers at me while Nate was having sex out in the woods in a demonic ritual. And they wanted to see what I was going to do. So I panicked because every time I tried to get out of the car, a stranger would show up in the middle of the forest, way out there, way out on the back road. Every time I tried to get out, a robot person would just walk right out and then go around the side of the trees. So I'm like, fuck, they could have a whole horde in there. Like I kept seeing Paranormal Activity when in the third movie when they go into the house with the witches and then they go out in the courtyard and it's full of possessed people. So I booked it. I'm like, I'm not going to be a pussy. So I got out and I booked it to the nearest street light and I did 100 push-ups in 2020. And then a year later I was in West Virginia and I asked if they're still out there and then another green laser pointed at my forehead. Like 1,000 miles south of where that happened. It happened again. So they're out there. They're just like out in the tree line at night. I don't know what they are. Some people call them gnomes. Like we're in like an eco terradome, and those are the guards that keep us in the simulation. So I can't just break and run out. Like I guarantee you, if I just took off running right now, I'd probably get tackled by fucking Al OG who's bent over like this would get up and fucking sprint at me like this. It's happened before. It's happened before. They just broke my window and ripped me out of the car and threw me on the ground and George Floyded me for fitting a description. You think Robert Downey Jr. eats babies? Justin Bieber eats babies. Justin Bieber said everyone in Hollywood, in the music industry, is killing the baby on the table. Sometimes they don't even kill the baby, they just numb it and then they eat it alive. Where did the 150 million indigenous children that were taken by the government that disappeared? We know some of their bodies wound up in Benjamin Franklin's basement. Like 100 of their bodies wound up in Benjamin Franklin's basement. Where'd they all go, guys? 150 million children. Are they our chicken nuggets? Are they our chicken McNuggets? And they're still taking our blood from the Red Cross. The Rosicrucians. Black Widow's so hot, dude. Y'all think I'm lying. Yeah. Y'all think I'm lying when I tell you about the fucking aliens and the government and that I'm an MK Ultra experiment. They follow me, guys. They follow me. They're probably down the road listening. When money is no object, real people become celebrities. They find us entertaining. It's Total Drama Island. Hunger Games. The wind has picked up a lot and it's just slamming on the top of the ceiling. The wind is just like slapping against the window and the ceiling. Nobody ever says anything when I talk about that I can pick out the CIA agents that follow me. And the last YouTube channel that I posted about that was talking about the same thing I talk about is dead.
For almost 20 years. Still taking you to school. The proposed element should serve as a viable replacement for palladium. Unfortunately, it is impossible to synthesize. Get ready for major remodel, fellas. Back in hardware mode.
I had a dream. I was forced to kill my brother. A week later, my brother has a psychotic break where he says that something's coming to kill him. He goes to the hospital. He feels fine. He is ready to walk home. 7 in the morning, he slips on the sidewalk, hits his head, dies in 5 minutes from freezing to death. And for like an hour, the whole town of Brattleboro just drove by him and left him there, dead. 22. In terms of people following and harassing me, there's like a set of like 15 different characters that I don't know their names and I don't know why, but I always see them looking at me. Sometimes I'll catch them and I'll be in the grocery store and I'll look over and there's one standing there with the sunglasses on looking at me, and then I'm like, that's weird, and then I go to the next place and then turn around and he's right behind me in line and he's not buying anything. He's not buying anything. So then I go back to my tent and then I look out and he's sitting in a truck watching me. And then I go to pull my phone out to record and he takes off. Then a year and a half later, he's back doing the same thing. And there are probably like 10 to 15 other people that are doing that to me. You wouldn't believe the things that I've seen and I've been through.
Hey, Ivan. I got Senator Stern here. Thought we'd swing over and look at some of the drone designs.
Like I think because I say it so casually, it doesn't register in your brains. I don't know how you feel about it when I tell you that, like,
Well, what can you make him do? I mean, this is a weapon.
one time God made me and my little brother wrestle for his anointing or something, and we had to fight for the blessing. And then we saw a bunch of blue aliens. And then I found out that Jake the dog from Adventure Time was a blue alien. Doja Cat releases Demons, where she puts on a blue alien costume. And all the major children's YouTube channels start dropping content about blue aliens. Sabrina Carpenter goes on stage at the VMAs and makes out with a blue alien. I have another dream, then another dream months later where they're speaking to me. I see one in my room a week and a half ago. It just appeared like it came through a different dimension. And it made me feel like scratching on a chalkboard. And then it showed me a lottery ticket, and it gave me a lottery ticket in my mind. And then it was like a whoosh, like magic, it disappeared. With meditation, The highest form of you just putting the pieces together makes you realize that the outside world is the illusion, the Maya, and it's a stage, and it's not real. And because of the illusory effect of it, you don't know what you're not allowed to see. So when you look outside and you see all those bodies of people walking around, you have no idea what exists outside of our visible perception of the electromagnetic spectrum. There could be thousands of other aliens just walking around us, watching us. We could be in a coliseum and they're floating above us in invisible drones, watching us like cameras for an alien TV show. What's God going to do in Casey's life next? How's Casey going to respond to them possessing Ken and forcing him to freak out? Serpent in his worm tongue in his ear. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm worried that it might be a permanent, I think people that do coke, even if they're off coke, it still feels like that rage just hits them at any point. It's just like it left a vacant hole in their operating system that just gets filled with rage randomly. Yeah. Well, I'm seeing electrons swimming around. Like the things I think are my thoughts are actually electronic stimuli in the ethers around me.
Stuck at the DMV. I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the general gives you a break with flexible payment options.
Let's get you a break while you wait.
What is this place?
This is RTM VIP. Vending machine charcuterie.
Well, is that guy getting a painted license?
They took the traffic test.
Now that's a bar job. For a great low rate, go with the general.
Yeah. Don't they eat it? Isn't that how they get food and get high? Yeah. So I feel like they tried to weave me into their web today. They forced me to go to a certain spot. I was literally like I tell you, I get kidnapped when I get blessed. The closest thing it seems they could come to kidnapping me at the time was that they had to force me out of my room and force me down into the basement. And they made me take all my things down there. So change the frequencies, try to make me play a different song, trying to destroy my grace, my connection to the higher spirit. And it is low-key trying to destroy masculinity. It sucks, but that's what it is. And then they try to use people that they strategically placed in my life to be negative influences. And that's why the Bible says, when I went to church yesterday, the message was, do not walk with negative influences. Do not sit with lazy people, and do not talk with scoffers, it said. In a different word, in different words. And then I achieved some type of high grace, and I tried to feed everybody the confidence. And people started wrestling with me for my vibes, getting very mad. And I was just like, I don't know, I'm not trying to fight you, but stop trying to fight me or else you get what you ask for. Like, I'm just here to be the light, I guess. All that relationship work that's going on around me, that's probably my ancestors and your spirit team. Like, I can smell Ken from here. I can see him floating above me, and it's like a pressure on the side of my head. It's just, they smell bad. These people smell disgusting. And I'll like see I'll see somebody's face just like floating above me, and then I'll smell the most disgusting thing you smelled in your life, like this disgusting egg rotten shit. It just hits me like it's wafting in. Where before, when I was in church and I just got back from church, I felt like they couldn't get in. I felt like everybody was really trying. Like the guy was slamming the vacuum against my door. People were walking by going, somebody walked by here and slammed on the top of the wall. And I'm just sitting here trying to find a way to keep the thing going because I know it's helping. So I'm trying to find a way to help. Or at the very least, just be able to keep a shield up for a long period of time. So I'm sure the demonic forces influence the weak minds to attack me. Let's see, I don't have sage. But I have a guitar, and I should have another one coming. I'm hoping that this person doesn't take it back. They've been changing their mind. Some days they're like, yeah, I don't really need this. It's kind of a piece of trash. Just give me $40. And I'm like, just let me know when you want the 40 and I will buy this from you. But I'm not going to pay you until you're absolutely giving it up. But, you know, it's only on Messenger. Like, he did give it to me. I don't think he really needs it. So, you know, if I just magically wind up in Randolph and I Cash App him $40, I don't see an issue with it. At least I'm getting a better handle on understanding suicidal thoughts. Because now I can feel it weaving, creeping in. And then it starts to play the song and try to You saw that? I'm not fucking faking. That was it. Whatever that I was talking about, just latching itself into the side of my head. That was that jolt, and I guarantee you, if you sit in public long enough, you'll see it. You'll see everyone will start. They twitch like that because they some type of higher power. The mind flare from Stranger Things. So I asked my church, or the church that I went to yesterday, if we could pray for strength for the people around the John Michael community, for them to, get away from technology and maintain that sense of realness that coming together without screens had done for all of us. It pissed me off. It pissed me off, man. One of the biggest lessons of John Michael's death. The first thing that happened is somebody was trying to use his death for clout. Then someone else popped up and tried to use his death for clout. Then someone else popped up and tried to use his death for clout. Then, at John Michael's open casket, the woman whose son gave him the drugs that fucked him up in the first place showed up. And she tried to look at me and smile. She knows that I got fucked up from the same shit. She had to bring me home to Dakota's house screaming and crying that the drugs fucked me up, I don't want to be a loser. Oh my God, I don't want to do it anymore. Trying to teach them empathy is almost impossible. I don't know. Can someone Google what Palo Santo is? Why did that just come to my head? Why did Palo Santo just hit the side of my face? What is it? Just let it go. Come on, let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. I'll be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me. What is Palo Santo? It's the closest thing I have to sage. And I think Palo Santo might be like sage. Okay. And I believe everything's wrong. Into the breeze. Shit, shower, shave. I don't even want to wash my hair. I should probably clean myself. Because I feel like I really shouldn't. I think that it's time. Everything is wrong. I don't know. I like it when it's nice in here like this. The steam from the shower is cleansing. I gotta get that smart dust off. No. Boone. Boone is here. Can we be friends? No. Can we be friends? Or look at oh, fuck you. Burning hot shower. Red roses too, I see them bloom for me, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Skies blue. I just asked for a glass of juice. Now I think to myself, man, I've gotten fat as fuck. How do I get the weight off without having to stop eating? I thought if I ate a lot, it would fix my metabolism. But now I'm fat, and that makes me depressed. So I need to lose weight, but I don't want to go for a walk. Because when I look outside, it's the fucking apocalypse. So I sit and I watch movies I don't even like. And it lulls me to sleep. While time goes by, and I feel like I'm a waste of life. But at least I make content on the internet for 5 people. I hope that I'm helping somehow. Heal your own life. I hope that I'm the sacrifice. But now I'm alone. Because everyone I love has died. And now I have to kill my enemy through pride and prejudice and jealousy. Stopped at nothing, just a ruin. My perseverant vibe. Now I feel alone, and my aura feels like the doors are closing. And I pray at night that I'll be alright. Had to have high hopes for it. Just for the stars, but I couldn't make it killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a feeling. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for it. Shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Mama said, I feel the prophecy, celebrate the legacy. Back in the day, we wanted everything, All tied up, no more love, to live complicated. I hate to see you wasted. Had to have high hope for it. Shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't ever down, always had a vision. Always had high, oh. Never had high, oh, for a living. Shooting for the stars. Well, I couldn't make a killing. Didn't ever doubt, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in the middle. Always had high, oh. Hey, come on down from the heavens, just to help us on our way. They come to teach us, and they leave us to find some other souls to save. Angel Eagles, come on down, hear my throne, because I need you now. Down from the heavens, just to help us on our way. They come to teach us, and they leave us to find some other souls to save. Angel, come on down, hear my throne, because I need you now. Angel, come down from the heavens, just to help us on our way. Come to teach us, and they leave us to find some other soul to save. Angel, come on down, hear my drum, because I need you now. Hey, I don't care. 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 Miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss my house. And what we had today, that 'Cause I still have it all in here. And I can go back anytime that I feel sad. Miss your eyes, the way you laugh. I miss your eyes. And what we had, it ain't that bad. 'Cause you moved on, but in my heart, you're with me. But you're all gone, I'm still around, wandering anyway. From my hometown, I'm scared to see what they built on what burned down. You're all here in my memory, it's like an old 8-track classic CD. I played by lady and all the pieces terrifying the light came. I'm on a hill next to a tree, staring out at the bittersweet. The ghosts of you, I couldn't do. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss my house, and what we had, it ain't that bad. I'm on a hill next to a tree, staring out at the bittersweet. The ghosts of you, but I could do. I'm going to Johnson to get me a job. I don't know where I've been, and can't remember what I've lost. I didn't need to stay here so long. Sorry, I can't fit inside of your thoughts. If you knew where I've been, then you know why I saw. I'm going to Johnson so you can fuck off. I made me a list of those who did me wrong. Going to Johnson, get me straight. They don't say sorry, they're gonna meet God. I'm going to Johnson, I'm going. Give me a job. Then you list of those who did me wrong. Going. Go. sun. I got shampoo in my eye. I got shampoo in my eye. It really hurts, man. This shampoo in my eye. And I'm like, why? Why did shampoo get in my eye? Why did shampoo get in my eye? Why? Can anyone tell me why my shampoo got in my eye? Why? Was it the Mexican? Was it the homeless people? Did they get in my eye? Is it their fault? That Trump didn't build the wall, that I got shampoo in my eye. Shampoo got into my eye and it hurt. And I wonder why. Why did shampoo get in my eye? Man, I'm just a wee bit sleepy weepy. I'm a little bit sleepy weepy. That's true. You can quote me on that. Let it be known, on March 7th, I was a little sleepy weepy. Just a wee bit sleepy weepy. That's right. That's right, everybody. Shampoo got in my eye, and I wonder why I'm sleepy weepy. Why Iron Man 2 was not a good movie? Iron Man 2, not a good movie. Iron Man 3, not a good movie. Iron Man 1, something tells me it probably wasn't a very good movie either. The Amazing Spider-Man, pretty good movie. The Spider-Man Far From Home, probably not a very good movie. Shampoo in my eye, why? Very good movie. I'm so tired. I'm very tired. And I want to go to sleep because I'm tired. But why, you ask? Because I was trying to do the right thing and stay up till 8 because he told me to wake up at 8. And then you know what he told me at 9? I have to move all my things down to the basement and sit there. And no one else had to but me. And he even only gave me a 1-day key card. So I have to come back down tomorrow and get a new key card if I want. To be able to open my room again. They have the option to make the key card work indefinitely. But he wants to make me think that at any minute I could get kicked out. He wants to instill me with fear. And I wonder why. Why doesn't shampoo get in his eye? But my brother had to die. It makes no sense. Shout out Mike Pence. I wish I didn't have to wear pants. But that's alright. I'm going to Johnson to watch Iron Man. Going. There's the fucking roach night toilet seat. I could get us all kicked out if I call and say that we have an infestation. He might go sleepy weepy with the fishes. Oh god, it's fucking Loki, and it's the guy from Thor. He's here for the Tesseract. Put down the spear. It's a fucking staff, you loser. I'm gonna listen to my TV all the way up tonight. Fuck respect. I'm fat. Ha 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 ha. Harry Potter soundtrack? Look at the fucking... They didn't give me the nice blanket. They gave me a fucking hospital quilt. What did I do to deserve a hospital quilt? That's stained. Look at that. Why would they give me this? Should I go demand another blanket? I'm really tired, man.
Please don't.
They gave me a fucking retard hospital quilt. Is it 6 yet? It's 5.
Of course it does. I've come too far for anything else. I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Same.
Brother Thor. An ant has no quarrel with the boot. You planning to step on us? I come with glad tidings of a world made free. Free from what? Freedom.
Free from Planet
Freedom is
Hank.
life's great lie. Once you accept that in your heart, you will know peace. Yeah, you say peace. That kind of thing you mean, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Carry a star
I think you kind of mean snakes on a plane.
and drop 100 feet of rock on us. It means the barriers, like the pharaohs of old.
It's right. The portal is collapsing in on itself. We've got maybe 2 minutes before this.
We're waiting for a commercial break. Loki has corrupted Hawkeye and the Doctor, and they are now leaving. I like the Avengers movies because it feels like when little kids play pretend. Like it's almost like Marvel sat a bunch of kids in a room with the action figures, and they just let them make up stories, and then the one they thought was the best, they chose. Going down to... They're probably just washing my blanket. Like, I don't think he would have given me this blanket if they had more, you know, because he lives here too. He knows how comfortable these blankets are. It's probably all they had available. So bothering them would be redundant. And I should wait till the evening time, like 10 o'clock, when laundry's done. That's the bigger person thing to do. I don't know. Every time my mind stops thinking, so if I'm thinking about something, as soon as my mind stops, I'm flooded with suicidal thoughts. Like they're just waiting at bay for my song to stop playing so that their symphony can take over. I have horrible thoughts. This is making me really this is actually triggering me. This is actually triggering my PTSD. This blanket. Because it makes me feel like I'm in a hospital. And horrible things have happened to me in hospitals. one time in Maine, a group of security guards hurt me really bad. I tried to escape because I felt really uncomfortable and scared, and I just wanted to go home. And they took their anger out on me for a half hour. And I fought them the whole time. I wouldn't let them just do that to me. They hurt me really bad. But a day or two later, Chloe came to visit me, and we sat in the visiting room.
Fury, do you copy? Possessor actors with a hostile force. I have men down. You?
A lot of men still under. Don't know how many survivors.
Sound the general call. I want every living soul not working rescue looking for that briefcase.
Roger that.
Coulson, get back to base.
And then the nurse came in, and they had to take my 45-year-old schizophrenic roommate back to his family. And before he left, he looked me in the eyes and said, "I'm Casey and I'm 19. And then he left. When I was 19.
Не так я ожидал провести этот вечер.
Я знаю, что вы ждали. Так лучше, поверьте.
На кого ты работаешь? На Лерментова, да? Он все еще думает, что мы должны через него толкнуть наш товар.
Я думала, генерал Соловьев отвечает за экспорт.
Соловьев. Курьер, он прикрытие. Твоя устаревшая информация подводит тебя. Знаменитая черная вдова. Оказалось просто еще одно красивое птичка.
Вы правда думаете, что я красивая?
Скажи Лермонтову, что он нам не нужен, чтобы толкнуть танк. Скажи ему, он выбил. Так... I have to write it down.
Да? Это ее.
Ты слушай внимательно.
You were at 114 Selensky Plaza, third floor. We have an F-22 exactly 8 miles out. Put the woman on the phone or I will blow up the block before you can make the lobby. We need you to come in.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
This takes precedence.
I'm in the middle of an interrogation. This moron is giving me everything.
I don't give everything.
Look, you can't pull me out of this right now.
Natasha.
Party's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
Marvel movies kind of suck. Snowing again. I wish I had died instead. I'm the one who's actually suicidal.
I've got to start. Look at the big guy.
He didn't want to die. He thought somebody was coming to kill him. if a voice in my head said somebody's coming to kill you, I'd just go outside and wait.
They're supposed to allow 5G network for as low as $25 a month. They don't. And we'll give you a free
Okay, having this light on feels better.
Get the facts. And switch to Total Wireless.
I forgot to wash my work shirt. Just wear it again. I added Unstoppable, so builder block. It keeps all clothes fresh all day.
Okay,
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today.
going to sleep.